Hey, it's me, Vengeance. What's good, boys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're gonna be doing something different on the channel that I literally have never done before. We're gonna be reviewing a movie. Wow! Now, I know my content is usually strictly gaming.
Stop the cap! Stop the cap right now!
But this is just, I feel like, a special occasion, and I feel like this is, like, in my opinion, I want to be out there. But if you couldn't tell by the thumbnail or the title, today we're going to be covering the new Batman movie.
Something's in my ass.
Yeah, with this said, let's go and get right into it. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, this is the basic plot. Basically, Batman's in his second year of crime fighting, and then suddenly people start getting killed around Gotham that, you know, end up having some dark secrets and are truly corrupt, which just like, what do you expect? It's Gotham. A couple of Batman movie cliches later, and some Nirvana music, and you've been sitting in the theater for 3 hours, wondering how you could have better spent your time and put a lot more effort into something else that would have brought you somewhere either doing well or bad. Watching movies. Now, as much as I just dogged on that movie, if I'm being completely honest, it's the best movie I've ever seen. I mean, don't get me wrong, it has some flaws. There's just so much for someone like me, who's a nerd when it comes to Batman stuff, to unpack in this movie that, like, it's great. Like, are we gonna talk about how Batman went from, like, on the verge of death to suddenly pulling a Will Smith on some random Riddler wannabe? Coming from someone who knows the Batman series, I 100% think that was Titan, which, if you don't know what Titan is, it's basically the stuff that Bane uses to make himself absolutely ripped. Or the fact of how Riddler left the city at the end of the movie. The city is literally underwater and in ruins, but with the panning shots of, like, the Penguin, the Joker, and the Riddler all in their different locations shows how I'm assuming the plot of the next movie is going to be like a power grab in, like, a wasteland of a city where crime is still major, but everyone's gone and evacuated. So basically it's going to be like the plot of the Arkham Knight game, which is the only game when it comes to the Arkham games that I haven't played on the channel.
Do you honestly think you're fucking funny? Seriously.
But like I said, there's just so much lore in this movie that can be unpacked, and it's the fact that it's not just outright said in the movie. That's why, in my opinion, I think this is like one of the best movies ever made. Like, I'm serious. The next part I'm going to be talking... Ooh, my gosh, his voice cracked so hard. The next part I'm going to be talking about is just the pros to the movie. Like, first off, the visual effects... Don't even get me started.
Okay.
I love visual effects, as you guys know. That's the whole reason I do this, is because I like editing and visual effects. That's what I want to do when I'm old. But the visual effects in this movie were crazy good. Like, the amount of time we had to wait for this movie to come out, the years we had to wait for it with all the setbacks, the visual effects, you can tell how much time was truly put into them, and you can tell they were just, like, seriously polished. Except for the one scene where Batman, like, hits the truck and falls. That was really janky CGI. Another thing they did amazing that I really think that no one really, you know, values is the fact that he shows how Batman is, like, affecting Bruce Wayne's life. Like, it's affecting Bruce Wayne from being, well, Bruce Wayne. Like, in the movie, for several times, you can tell how he's not continuing his father's legacy as much, and he's also not even interacting with the people that, you know, he works with. Such as how Alfred has to, like, force him to talk to, I think it's the accounting people for the Waynes, and as well as how that one political power in, you know, the mayor, the new mayor, is basically talking about how he does no philanthropy. Wow, I just mispronounced that. No He's not donating any money to help the city. Now, while I said this movie is amazing, there is also still so many cons that I can bring up if you want to look at minute details. But one of the bigger ones is probably the terrible portraying of some of the villains and some of, like, the anti-heroes, such as Catwoman, who looks like she got her mask from a Party City store. Like, bro, this is a better mask than she had. Like, her suit looked awesome. It was nice, leathery, just like, you know, the other ones. But her mask was so janky. It just threw you off when she started, like, walking into the scene. Same with the Penguin. Like, he was never shown with, like, an umbrella that had, like, a gun inside of it, which is, like, a signature part of his character and how he's portrayed as the Penguin. He just didn't feel like a regular Penguin. Like, we should have brought back Danny DeVito. He played the part way better in my opinion, just saying. Another part of the movie that I really felt wasn't the best is probably how underwhelming the Batcave and the Batmobile was. Now I understand he's only 2 years into crime fighting, but you also have to take into account that we've been waiting for this movie for so long, and we wanted that big reveal where he goes into the Batcave. It's massive, there's bats flying everywhere, but it just looked like a computer lab that would be at your regular elementary school. Like I felt I was going to be learning my ABCs and my 1, 2, 3s on the computer he had, while he just had these magical like contacts to his left. Like it was just like a random computer, and then he had these contacts that were like groundbreaking next to him. So you can tell he has the technology to do it. Along with the Batmobile, I understand it was like a prototype, but it also just looked like that one car that weirdly obsessed car kid has that has a mullet at your school that is probably racist. Listen, I'm talking from experience. He might not go to your school, but he goes to mine. Even though this movie does have a bunch of pros and cons, I still feel as if the pros heavily outweigh the cons. I would still say this movie is just great. I give the movie a solid 9 out of 10. Yeah guys, thank you for watching this video. I know it's not something I regularly make, but I really enjoyed recording this. I busted the script out. I busted the script out, and I just thought, hey, let's record, yay. Yeah, seriously guys, I don't think I can truly thank you guys enough for the support you give me, and I'm really excited and I'm really grateful to have the following I do on the way to 100 subscribers, guys. If you would have told me a year ago that I would have had 83 subscribers right now, I would be flipping out. I had like 15 this time last year, and I'm just very thankful for you guys, and I just thank you for everything you do, and I just want to try to give back the best content possible for you guys. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure you slap that like button in the face as hard as you can. Don't forget that red subscribe button. Also, go check out the new short film I just posted on the channel. I know that's also not something that I regularly post, but I didn't want to post it on my second channel just because I felt like it would get more the attention it deserved for the work that went into it on this channel. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that as well as this video. If you guys want more videos like this, please let me know in the comments below. Don't worry, there will still be gaming videos. I just want to try a new content style for a little bit, just to see where I can get, you know, the best following and the best gaming in my YouTube career as a general. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later.